My grandfather introduced me to wine and really fostered a huge curiosity in me about wine. And really it was the stories about the people who were making the wine, the very human side. Once that opened up for me, I never thought about doing anything else. Contained in that wine is everything that happened to those vines through the course of the growing season. All of those things end up being told in that bottle, as well as the decisions that people made tending to those vines. This is Green Hungarian. It's a variety that was extensively planted in California in the 19th century, pre-Prohibition, and post-Prohibition and post-war started to disappear to the point that I don't know that there are actually any other vineyards producing Green Hungarian. I started to turn my attention toward California's history. What was planted here in the 19th century? What did we start with? And I was hugely surprised to find that it was things like Trousseau Noir, Chenin Blanc, Riesling. I even found that there was Verdelho here in California in the 1880s. So making Verdelho now is not so much like a new wave thing. It's really a return to something that was being done 140 years ago. That seems like an awful lot of work for a really small amount of fruit, but to be able to get a preview, a sneak peek of what those varieties on that site will be like next year and have a real crop on them, it's just a little too tempting for me to pass up. But this will be a good bit of juice to ferment. We'll get an idea. Of what the fruit's like. I love the name Forlorn Hope for the wines for many reasons. There's dynamic tension between the two words. There's a down and an up, and they can pull at each other. All of the varieties that I started working with, I felt were less common, underrepresented in California. So they were all underdogs. They were all things that didn't stand a chance. Wine is just so complex. It's in its infancy. We're still figuring things out. We're figuring out what grows well where. The possibilities feel endless in terms of what we could experiment with planting and trying in different places with this huge wealth of different wine grape varieties. The connection to that culture, to this community of growers and winemakers and the ones who came before, and joining that community, being a part of it, actively contributing to it so that the ones who come after me can benefit from my time and my labors. That is what the Forlorn Hope project is becoming.